My goodness. If you only knew. Let's see who's in here. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, hello. Okay, my cat is annoying me. You can't come in here. You will bite on the cords. Hello, hello. Now, goodbye. If you guys only knew the massive rush I've had today to get on here at this exact moment. I have no jewelry on. I have no lotion on. I broke a dish. My cat's at the door. I'm literally like, I just finished eating dinner. I just walked in the door from traveling up to Boston for my daughter's figure skating thing. And it's been a massive rush. But I made it. Get a drink. Yes. Yes, I probably should, but that's okay. I'm good. But I have lots to fill you guys in on and to catch up on. It's just been a crazy week since I've been on here, and a lot has happened. Some good and some not so great. So, most of you who know me, I see Carrie's in here and Chrissy and Dawn. I got your email. Yes, I meant to send it to you. I just sent you the other one also, because then all of them were gone. I didn't have any clear depression glass stuff left at all. So I just gave it to you. So it wasn't meant for anybody else. I sent it to you as a gift. So there you go. I saw your email or your, message on District. So welcome in Mama Hen. Hen of 3. I love that username. I don't know. I so love fun usernames. And Warrior Girls there, which is Terry. Nice to see you guys. So just as you know, the last time I was on here, I was telling you that I was going to be out of town on Friday, which you guys knew about. And so that's why I didn't have a show on Friday. And I was returning today. Oh my gosh. I have some stories to tell you guys. Oh my gosh. I'm like stress case, but I'm here. So we'll slowly get started and I'll spread the stories out. How about that? So, anyways, and there's Felicia. Hi, Felicia. Happy Monday, everyone. My name is Curry. If this is the first time you're in, I'm with Cherish Relics Boutique, which is right here. I literally just threw this all together. I didn't even literally take time to do a background. You know what that is? Literally, it's something that goes on my wall. There's the other one. I'm like, I don't have time for a background. And I just pulled it off the wall. Nothing like, making it up as we go along. All right. So as I put a little lotion on my gross hands, first of all, I would like to cover just the very sad, depressing event that obviously took place. I don't know how many of you are aware. And this, and it isn't even about the fact that there's so many in this community that were involved in the accident. It's everything that was involved in the accident in Washington, D.C., the plane the plane crash with the Black Hawk military. So many of you know that my daughter is a competitive figure skater, and she competes individually, but also competes for a university. And if any of you know, just in general, the whole figure skating world is just a very small world. All these kids have been in competitions together. They've tested. We cross paths with people, and even though you may not personally know somebody, you know of them. You follow them on Instagram. Like all the things. And we all know about the plane crash that happened in Washington, D.C. And yes, it initially they were just kind of saying, there was like 67 people, I think, total, because I think there were 60 on the plane, and then there were 4 crew. Oh, and maybe the pilot, 67, and then in addition, the people on the Black Hawk. It's so sad. I mean, they were 5 seconds from landing. Like, and so being at nationals, we've been there. These are all people that we are familiar with. And so I don't know how many of you know, but a large a large percentage of the people that were on that plane were connected to the figure skating world. A total of 28 people from U.S. figure skating. That is just, every single person that perished on that plane. It's a devastating story, and nothing's any more important than the other. It's just the figure skating part of it obviously hits very close to home. Those people that died are no different than all the people that I know that are in this world. I travel on planes all the time to my daughter's competitions and with her, like this. But the reason there were so many on that plane is because they were coming back from a very, to be invited to do, one of the development camps with U.S. figure skating is an honor, because you have to have qualified at sectionals at a certain level. And so the developmental camps are just the best of the best. And and so U.S. figure skating national championships were in Wichita, Kansas. And then right after it, oh, thanks, Felicia, for taking care of that. They had this camp, and that's what they've done for the last several years, is that they've run the national development camp right after, and it's all level kids, the best of the best in each level, but all, so it's not all just seniors and, but I mean, you have pair dancers, you have ice dancers there, you have, obviously male, female, and all that. And the coaches take them, parents go. I've been to these camps before, and, it just keeps going through my brain. Many people have asked if my daughter knew anyone specifically. We did not. She knows of them. They follow each other on Instagram, but they're not like, it's not like close friendships, but we know of them. It's one degree of separation for us to know people who trained with them, were in their home, were, so close to them, they're like best friends. So that's how close it is to, but I just want to take a minute and, obviously everyone perished. All of it is a horrible, disaster. I can't even, it's so upsetting. But I do want to show you just very briefly. Let's see if I can find it on this phone. Oh, please tell me. I might have to do this on my iPad. Hold on. So obviously many people have put out messages, of, the stories behind the people that were lost on that plane. Separate of the figure skating, there were a ton of like professors, lawyers, obviously these the people that were military on the Black Hawk, which, those are well-trained, highly educated people. And I don't know how many of you have gone in and kind of looked for articles on the people that had perished, but, all of it. I think one of the Black Hawk pilots, his wife had just had a baby, so hold on, let me open this up. But regarding specifically the figure skating world, which obviously was devastating because a total of 28 people on that plane were connected to U.S. figure skating, almost half of the people on the plane. Here's an actual picture of those 28. And, they did a big kind of memorial where tonight at this afternoon at 3:35, there are a lot of rinks around the country that all at the same time, 3:35 went on, and I think they were videoing, and also on many of these rinks are on something called live barn, where they're being videotaped automatically, kind of as a way to all come together, mourning the process. But here's what's so devastating specifically about the figure skating part. I want you to look right here. Father, mother, and their 2 daughters, all 4 died because they were all there. Mother, father, and their 2 daughters. And this happened numerous times. Here we have another one. Mother, father, and their son. A lot of parents perished. This is the mother of this skater here. This was a husband and wife, world champion skaters. A lot of these are coaches. Some of them are skaters, but there were so many parents that died because the parents took their kids to the camp. This is the mother of this son, I mean, I could just go on, but I think it just really hits home when you see mom, dad, and both children. So the only reason I'm going into all this is not to just make everyone sad or, whatever, but gosh, life can be taken away in an instant. And we just have to always stop, take a moment, tell people we love them, check in on people you haven't been in touch with, even if there's people that, maybe you have lost touch with, or maybe for whatever reason had a falling out. I'm not saying you have to go be best friends again, but, life is short. Oh, it's so devastating. That's all I have to say about that. So, of course, we had a competition this weekend, and of course, they did moments of silence. It was a very emotional weekend because, people even who were together with hundreds of collegiate skaters this weekend, I was in Boston, and 6 people had died on the plane that were from the Skating Club of Boston. And so everything's linked. It's just crazy. So I will move on. I'm sorry, but it's just on my brain. So, I just, so there's that. I also, here I was trying to gather things, and my whole thing broke. I don't know if it's salvageable, but their legs are off. Probably not. It's so sad. But I don't know. Maybe it is salvageable the way it broke. At least to go put in my yard. Maybe not to sell. So sad. Here's her pigtail. Ugh. Okay. So, I was driving back last night. The competition ended about 7:00. You guys know, obviously, my daughter skates, all that. Great weekend. NYU placed third. Not that it matters. These are collegiate competitions. They're just important in placing for nationals and all that sort of stuff. But it ended later last night than normal competitions do on Sunday. So I knew I was going to drive part way last night from Boston. And then I live in Pittsburgh, and then get up, find a hotel on the side of the road, and then get up and drive the rest of the way home today. And so last night I didn't actually leave Boston until about 7 p.m. And I knew I was going to try to get 3 or 4 hours in. But once I got on the road and started heading west, I was on highway, and it started to snow. And it started to snow pretty bad. I was by myself in the car in the dark, I had actually stopped at a rest stop and went ahead and booked a hotel to stay at, which was like going to be an hour and a half away from the rest stop. I just went on and, did it on Bonvoy app or whatever. And I clicked on my reservation. I'm telling you this story. I promise you it has, there's a reason. I clicked on the reservation, and then in there you can get directions. So I clicked on the button that said directions on my phone in the app, and then it said Apple Maps. I said yes. And so I clicked on Apple Maps, and I assumed that it entered into my Apple Maps, and that when my Apple Maps came up, that's actually where it was sending me. Well, I start driving. It gets more and more difficult to see. I'm sliding around the highway. I can only go about 30 miles an hour. The road is so covered in snow that I can't even see the lines on the highway. Really, I'm just trying to follow like where the wheels are. And the snow was coming down so hard. It was really, I was scared, and I was by myself, and I was like, oh my goodness, Finally, I get down to about, 5 miles left. Eventually, I get to my exit. I get off the exit, and I start, kind of following what my navigator was saying. Then I noticed all it said was Newtown. It didn't say the name of the hotel that I booked. It said Newtown. And I was like, what? And I had looked up some cities right before I booked because I was trying to figure out where they were on my way home. And, I clicked on the app. I clicked on the directions to the hotel that I booked. I said Apple Maps, and I assumed that's where it was taking me. Needless to say, at 11:05 at night, slippery, dangerous roads. I've been sent to the wrong place by my navigator because stupid me. I should have actually taken the address and gone, oh yes, it is correct. Because I just assumed it was. It was going the right direction on the highway, all of that. So I discovered that I had driven an extra 30 miles past my exit, which took about 55 minutes because I was traveling so slow. So once I discovered, oh my goodness, I have missed the hotel. I don't know where I am. I'm by myself. New town, which is where the navigator took me, which again was past it, didn't have any hotels there. None. Like it was small. And I was like, oh, so I called the other, place that obviously I missed. And, long story short, they're going to refund my money because this was all related to weather. I was, the fact that the navigator did the wrong thing is not all related to the weather, but the fact that I went 55 minutes past traveling where I needed to be, I wasn't about to turn around in that snowstorm and go back. So now I had to go book a second hotel, and I still didn't know I was going to get refunded, which was another 5 or 6 miles down the road highway. And, I was just like, I've honestly never been so scared driving in the snow before. And then I woke up this morning and pretty much the roads are perfect. No problem. Drove home with no problem. All right. So all of you guys have been chatting away here. I'm telling these crazy stories. Let me see what y'all are saying here. Welcome, 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 everybody. I promise I'm going to get started here. And I see all my friends here and some new faces. Loves to shop. Hey there, Val and Chav Vagdag 33. Thank you, Felicia, for taking care of our YouTube challenging things. And Terry says, that's knowing them as a media acquaintance, that it's so depressing because I have prayed for these people's families for comfort of all involved, military and figure skating. Thank you for your prayers. Yes, it's everybody involved. It was just very, very, 5 seconds from landing. It should never have happened, I know. It is acknowledging you do know them I do know them in my own there. I know the community. It's all a close-knit community. And then, what did she say? The life of the precious. 1 minute we're here, the next we're gone. Yep, that's true. The Bible says it's like a vapor. Yep. Their lives mattered, every single one of them. I agree. And then she says, one person's life touches many. The gift of that their lives were very important, that you mentioned what happened with this tragedy. Touched many people's lives, even if we didn't know them. When we heard about this, it made me cry. I did not know any of those people, but my heart was broken because of the lives that were lost, obviously, and the families, the whole family, whatever. So, okay. So anyways, I'm fine. I'm going to get my refund. Lesson of the story is, if you book on your Bonvoy app on your phone and you press maps, directions, and trust what you say, Apple Maps, don't trust it's taking you to the right place. Check the address. There's my story. All right. We are going to do a jewelry jar tonight. The other day I had showed you 3 antique jewelry jars that, you guys got to choose from the other day. Today, I'm just grabbing this one just because I just came in a rush. We opened the sister to this, the last jewelry jar I did. So I had gotten 2 from this vendor at this antique mall. That one that's up there was from a different antique store. So I'm going to go ahead and open this one. I did, in fact, get this. I think it was 10% off. So I think that made it like $49.50 from what I remember. I will do some pop-up sales tonight. But what I want to remind you guys is that as I'm opening this, if there's anything that I pull out that you're like, oh my gosh, will you run that? Obviously I will. It'll take me a second to process what I'm going to charge for that, but I'm happy to run anything unless I pull something out of here that I think is massively, valuable. I'll set that aside. But ultimately what I'm going to do is sort everything as we go, necklaces, earrings, bracelets, and, male jewelry and rings and pins and all that stuff. So that will be happening in the background, all that sorting. And what I will do towards the end is I will then, do some bundles and then kind of sell some things together. But if you want to make sure you get something specific like that you see, don't be afraid to just reach out and go, hey, will you run that? Okay. So many of you have done unjarrings with me before. We're really just going to play. We're just going to have fun. I hope everyone has their PJs on, have a little drink or a snack. We're just going to chill out and look at the jewelry. And it can be very, when you're stressed, it can kind of take your mind elsewhere. So, I'm feeling a little bit like, this is a good thing to do sometimes. So anyways, let me open this up. Thank you for all your comments. And there are many of you that actually reached out to me, just checking. Many of my family, many of you here on District, because you knew that my daughter skated. I appreciate you reaching out. I filled you in on kind of the connection there. So I'm going to give us a little quick walk on this jewelry jar. There's some really big earrings there. I don't know what that is. It's like a little clock or something. I see some massive seed beads there, Felicia. Let me turn that a little closer. Okay. We're just taking a little quick picture walk here. Oh, hi there, Doug with Vintage Boutique Cali. Nice to see you. We're about to open a jewelry jar. So we're just going to have some fun opening in it, and I will probably do some pop-up sales. So there's the bottom, and then there's the top. So I am just going to kind of cut open the top here, and I don't want to hurt the jewelry. Oh, hopefully I didn't. And I knew doing a jewelry jar tonight was perfect because since I was out of town, I knew I wasn't going to have to go, put everything in my store and do all those listings. So, here I obviously don't know what's going to be in here. So we'll just make it up as we go along. So anyways, let me throw that away. Hopefully this can just come off in one big swoop is what I want. Well, there's going to be sticky stuff on there, but I'm not worrying about that. I just want to get the tape off. I don't know how many of you, I'm just curious, many of you know that I was talking about how I was going to make a jewelry jar for my daughter, and that I was keeping my fingers crossed that when she came home for Christmas that she'd be willing to do the jewelry and jarring herself. I'm just curious how many of you here were able to watch that video. She did such a good job. She's not she loves jewelry, but she doesn't know all the knowledgeable stuff that we know as resellers. So she was so cute to listen to. She actually did a really good job. I think she learned a few things. So I was curious how many of you actually saw that. Felicia may have. Yeah, Mel saw it. It was for someone who's not necessarily in the jewelry world. I mean, she's a graduate school at NYU. She wears jewelry, but that's about all her knowledge is of that. So I always put this little dish here because I hate having these jars, and then I don't want it rolling back and forth on this. This is what's the word I'm thinking? It's stone. It's actual quartz. But when I put it on, this is like a little small dish here. When I put it on here, let me see. That one might not work. It might be too big. And it doesn't roll back and forth. You see, I need more. I need something longer. Hold on. I will find something else. Something long and skinny. I need like a little, hammock to set it in. That's my goal. Because then it'll just sit there and not roll around. Give me a second to find something else that might work. Something that could work. What do I have? I'm looking. I'm coming back. I promise. Here, I have this old little. Maybe that could work. Okay, that's better. That's not going anywhere. Okay. Well, there we go. So I'm going to turn this down. For any of you that are new here and haven't really been to any of my shows before, if you're coming in like Nancy, yeah, I have a hand towel right there. But I put it inside something so it wouldn't roll back and forth. The hand towel is not enough. It still slides around. But I want to just remind you that if you're interested in being able to come in and see the actual, we are actually streaming from District in the Lilyworks Jewels, Antiques, and Makers Marketplace. So if you wanted to be able to view from District, you can participate in the chat. When you view from YouTube, it's fine. You're welcome to view from YouTube, but you can't actually see the chat that goes on here at District. So I just wanted to give you that connection. And you would enter the information and enter information as well for like bidding, but you don't actually have to bid. But I think you have to enter a credit card to be able to then create a username and participate in the chat. But, you don't actually have to ever bid if that's not really your gig. So I'm going to just put that back there. All right. So let's see what we got here. Just a super big brass hammered bracelet, and looks in pretty good condition. And just like I said before, I'm going to kind of sort as we go. And then towards when we're done sorting, I'm going to just do some bundles. But if there's something you see you want me to run, just tell me. Otherwise, I'm just going to open and sort. At the end, I'll definitely run for, so I'm going to put that in bracelets, about 8 1/4. Wow, these are significant. I didn't know all the dangles coming from it were from the earring. Look at all the stuff on this earring. It's definitely newer. A clock and a leaf and a Paris Eiffel Tower. These are a very big statement. They're kind of meant to look antique-y, but they are definitely more modern. Really, really big earrings there. Wow, some of these are actually together. So here is a pair of earrings. They're interesting because they're like this swirl, but it's off of a post. So it actually dangles, like moves around. So that's kind of cool. So we've got that pair right there. They are just gold tone, definitely not actual gold. Keep bringing some of that stuff out. Okay. Well, we got a lot of earrings in the top here, so that's good. These are just enameled swirl, very, very, very light pink, almost like a champagne, but they're in really good condition. So there's that. Let's see what else we got here. Okay. Those are actual glass rhinestones. They are not prong set. These kind of look like they might be kind of like, how they make a lot of that jewelry that's for like Indian weddings and celebrations and things. I know because once I got a whole bunch of that stuff in a lot, and they look similar to this. So it might be some sort of traditional jewelry, possibly. There is no brand on it that I can see. But I know it's more modern. It's got a textured back there. Definitely costume jewelry, but pretty. Wow, those are pretty. These kind of have a rose gold kind of tone to them. I don't know if you can appreciate, but it's really strong gold, you know. It looks like it's missing a baguette, but I mean baguettes. I actually have lots of those set aside in a little container that come out of things, so that's probably easy to fix. But those are cool earrings. It's funny, all these earrings are first. I think that's how it happened on the other ones too. These need hooks, but those are obviously some, you know, kind of chandelier earrings there. Oh, these are cute. They're just teeny cats. Well, I wouldn't say teeny, but dangle cats. I'm sure that they're not sterling. Well, I shouldn't say that. I don't feel like they're sterling, but I could be wrong. They're not magnetic. Let me see if for those of you who are new to jewelry and don't know why we're always testing metals with magnets, we're trying to test for precious metals. So gold and silver items would not be magnetic unless they had unless it was like a clasp to a necklace that has other finishings in it. I was just trying to see if this kind of had the look of sterling as I rubbed it. I'm really not sure. I don't know if it's worth testing it, but there you go. But that's why you're always seeing us with magnets, because we're just trying to check and see. A lot of times, sterling silver has a certain look to it, and if you've done it long enough, you get to be very familiar with the look of tarnished silver, or even when we scratch it on scratching stones, even the way it scratches can be very specifically recognized. These are definitely more modern. It's got a really beautiful purple AB coated, glass rhinestone there with linked together with those are like glass beads, smaller glass beads. It's a cute little pair of earrings, not sterling silver. These look very nice. Wow, those are super nice. Look at that, the setting. I don't know if that's called cupcake setting with how many prongs are in there. Let me show you what these look like with the, these are in fact clip back. Huh. Let me show you what this looks like. Yeah, very fall colors. I don't see a brand on them, but they are, yeah, they're in good condition. The paint, this used to obviously be painted black, and you can see that part of that's rubbed off, but it hasn't really affected the functioning of the earrings. So we got, okay, I'm going to put unmatches back there since we seem to be pulling out matches pretty well. That's cool. That's convenient. Okay, so this is a really big hoop earring. I'm sure it's not sterling silver, but it's a nice hoop. It's got some weight to it. It's not magnetic. I don't see any marks in there. My guess is they're not sterling, but a nice pair of hoops. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, this is sort of pave style with a really pretty kind of like glass, almost like a moonstone pink glass rhinestones there. And so they're sort of domed a little bit, you see, like that. But definitely a more modern earring. You can just tell. Oops, I just dropped the bag. By looking. For any of you popping in, we're just doing a jewelry jar unjarring, and then I'm sorting as we go. And then at the end, I'm going to, bundle things together and sell stuff off that way. So you get a better deal. But those are cute earrings. I like those. This looks like a certain brand of earring. I can't remember the name of the brand. It's like a French name. I've had other earrings. This just reminds me of them. I don't know that it is, but a very Southwestern style earring there. No mark on it. Um, I guess that's copper. I'm not sure. I mean, it looks copper, but it's definitely a more modern earring. That's for sure. So there's that. Okay. These are acrylic. Those are not, I thought they might possibly be like a colored pearl, but they're not. So these are lever back, gunmetal, long dangle earrings there with a drop of about 3.5 inches. Yeah, all acrylic, but cute earrings. I actually quite like them. Okay. We have another post dangle here, probably coral. And it wouldn't surprise me if those are authentic pearls. Not the bottom ones. I can tell the bottom ones are not. They're not heavy enough, and they don't sound like glass. You can have a faux, like acrylic pearl, or you can have a faux glass pearl, or you can have an authentic pearl. Now, glass pearls and authentic pearls, both of them are going to be heavy and cold. But when you're feeling something that's not heavy and not cold, you know it's plastic, painted pretty much. Definitely cool. But those little ones there, hold on. Yeah, the little ones are freshwater. So a lovely little dangle there. Earring like that. What else do we have here? These are sparkly. Let me see if I can okay, there we go. Let's see. So definitely newer. They've got newer hooks. Kind of a rose-ish or a really, brighter gold tone. But I will say that all of those rhinestones that are dangling from all of those circles, they're kind of like set in like cups inside there. They're kind of, I guess you'd consider it a version of a bezel set. I don't know. But those are cute earrings in great condition. More earrings. I'm just taking the pairs. I think this must have had something else hanging from it. I don't know what, but we've got a lever back here. It would go on the ear like that with just some teeny little, rhinestone accents there. It doesn't appear to be missing any of those little rhinestones, but it would be very easy to add a little dangle of something to the bottom. It wouldn't have to look unfinished like that. So those are those earrings. Welcome in A1227. And hey there, Marissa, how are you? And Gems. And Dawn, did you hear me earlier when I said I got your message that you sent me? I just got back from out of town, and I did mean to give you that extra dish. I sent it just as a gift in addition to the other gift because I just, it was those are the only 3 clear, kind of depression glass things I had left from my antique booth. And I was like, like for dishes, I was like, oh, I'm just going to give them to her. So there you go. These are very heavy. The color-wise, they make me think of a peridot because I'm an August birthday, but they're not real. They're just rhinestones. But they're pretty significant in size. You can see the size of my palm, So you got those. These are kind of a halo acrylic, faceted, acrylic stones there. I guess you wouldn't even call them stones, but they have a lot of wear. So I'm gonna create an extra tub that's maybe just a scrap tub, craft scrap. So I'm gonna put that in a different thing. So maybe we'll sell off one of those. Nice earrings. I like the colors. I do not think they're gold. They don't. Even though, where's my other magnet? Let me look at it. It actually does have, yeah, I don't see any marks there. But I do like the colors of the dangle earrings. They are acrylic, not glass. Okay. This earring looks older. Very, you know, I don't know. Southwestern. I don't know the best way to describe it. But it looks like, you know, something that if you went on vacation somewhere, you know, they look like, you know, ethnic. Like I wouldn't get this from Claire's, let me say, or Macy's probably. It looks like someone went somewhere and bought those. They're actually really pretty. Bezel set, kind of, I wouldn't even call that bezel set, but you can see there's wire around there. That teardrop thing it's just acrylic. But they're pretty. They've got lots of neat little details in them, as you see with the, you know, wire twisting and all that. So there's that earring. And so far, we've had all matches, so I'm not crying about that. Oh, I thought that was a match. That's not a match. Let's see. Maybe that's a match. Just this is called cup links. That's what they're set in. They're all prong set. Yeah, some of them were a little bit, you know, dirtier or darker than others. You know, many of you know these older rhinestones over time, you know, they have foil backings quite often. And, you know, over time they will kind of lose that foil and kind of go dark. Or even sometimes we call them dead stones because they just, you know, you can't get it back once it's lost that foil. You just have to replace the rhinestone. So this has lost a little, or it just needs to be cleaned. Can't tell which, but there you go. These are very dainty. This seems like something I would wear. I like little dainty things. Those are cute little earrings. So Aztec looking. I agree with you, Terry, 100%. Those are cute little dangle earrings. Those are glass, I think. Yeah. Those are cute little earrings. And again, when we get towards the end here, I'll bundle them together, or maybe I'll start. If I feel like all the earrings were on top, let me just keep checking here. And if no more earrings fall out, then maybe we'll just go ahead and start doing some of the. Oh, here's the other match for this one. I don't really see other earrings in there. So obviously they put them on top. So maybe I'll just finish the earrings and we can bundle those. These are, I don't know if they're kind of cold. You can see there's some carving going on there. I don't know what that's made of. If that's made of I'm not sure. If it's bone or, you know, I don't know. But they're definitely older, I feel like. They're kind of cute. Okay, so we do have a gemstone here. Not sure if it is, you know, a type of jasper. We can test it real quick. Rose quartz in color on those ear. Those are very large. These are called kidney ear wire, you know, whatever. Let me do a real quick. hold on, let me make sure I've calibrated my gem tester. Okay. Yeah, I'd probably say that's a type of jasper. Doesn't go crazy high, but it definitely isn't just glass. Let me come down lower so you can see it. I totally wish that, but it doesn't quite get as, it's like right at the tail end of quartz, and jasper is a type of quartz. So I would still say that. Now, jasper is an opaque stone, natural stone, which means light does not shine through it. If light shined through it even a little bit, then it would that's how you can differentiate jasper from agate. So let's see if light shines through it. And I don't see any light come through it. So yeah. But those are nice, simple dangles there. Oops. I haven't seen anything sterling yet. We've got some happy faces. I don't know if that's like, it kind of looks red, like red, white, and blue, like the things that are, on the Statue of Liberty, but the Statue of Liberty's face doesn't look like this. So I guess they're just little, I don't know, just smiley face dangles. Very simple. Definitely costume jewelry. You can see that textured. A lot of times on metal, when you see metals that have texture on it, that they're kind of made to look old, well, that's new. That is not, vintage or antique. This is something more current that people are making all those, textures on the back of these to kind of give it the look of being old. But that's just a sure tell sign that they're new. Okay. So, let's see. These are silver tone enameled, kind of swirly paint enamel dangle earrings. I'll put some, at least at a minimum, rubber backs on the backs of these. So those are in good condition. We've got some little leaves hanging from some type of stone, I guess. Hey there, Rachel. Coming in over from YouTube. Yay, Rachel. We love having Rachel here. Okay, definitely a type of jasper, I would say. It might be like, I don't know. I don't know the names of all the jaspers, but so those are cute. These are kind of puffy, half hoops. Hold on one second. I do not see a brand in there. But I don't understand I guess the way that this is in here is somehow attached in there. I don't know why it's got that little metal piece that you see. It's in this one too. It's almost like the gold and the silver tone are two separate pieces of metal. And that's the way they attached it. But they look in good condition. Okay. This is probably aventurine. A lot of times this light green stone can often make people go, is that, a type of jade? Is it? Well, one sure tell way that you can tell the difference between jade and aventurine, which is a type of quartz. I believe aventurine is a type of quartz. I should look that up. Where's my phone? Hold on. I got to make sure I'm saying it correctly. Is aventurine a type of quartz? Of course, it typed it as quartz, like tennis courts, and instead of adventurine, it wrote adventurine, like I'm adventuring in the woods. aventurine is a type of quartz. Okay, so that's what I thought. But one sure tell sign of being able to differentiate that from like a jade is it will have this little bits of shimmer in it. Now, different than like the gold flecks you would see in like, lapis lazuli, these little bits of shimmer are just teeny ever, like you turn it certain ways and you just get this little this little glitter of little glint of sparkle. So I'm looking. And I really don't see any shimmer in here. So it might be a type of, it's possible it could be nephrite jade. I don't see the shimmer in there that I would normally see, but those are on leverback. Oh, okay. These are cute. These are actually prong set. These are actually really nice. We've got clip back in decent condition. I don't see a brand on them, but that's for it being an older earring, that in comparison to, it does have one dead stone. Hold on, let me show you those other earrings that I was talking about, how they looked so dirty. Look how dirty those look. These actually looked pretty good. But if we look really close up there's an example of a dead stone right there. And so what happens is it's got the foil, and a couple of them aren't great. But you can replace these. I have actually taken and replaced some of these because these are all prong set. This is called a cup link setting, at least for those down there. So those are salvageable. And then again, some people actually like the showing its age in there. All right, well, these, I don't know if those are garnet, but that would be the color of garnet, sort of, but it also looks kind of pinkish like ruby, and I'm sure it's not ruby. It does look like it has a mark there for 925. Not that that means it does. It is, because we all know half the time that's fake. But you will find that when you, it does say 925 and then like an A next to it. I find often in these leverbacks that even if the thing is sterling silver, that there are mechanisms in here, just like in a lot of the clasps that are metals, that it'll stick anyways. So like it doesn't want to stick to this part back here, but it definitely is wanting to stick to that part there. I don't know. Guess I'd have to test it. Let me see what this stones is. It might just be glass. Yeah, that's just glass. So very dainty little dangle earrings there. And of course, like I said, I'm an August birthday. These look very Brighton-like. Not that really Brighton really makes hook earrings very often, but I guess I'm more specifically just talking about that piece right there. But those are glass. All right. Well, I'm going to just go ahead and bundle up some of these earrings then. If they all dumped out there at the same time, let's just go for it. Let's see what we want to put together here. So I'm going to move this kind of back and see what I can do here for you. I've got anything in here that people might want. And again, I say this to lots of people. Please don't feel just because I'm offering some sales here that I don't want anyone to ever feel pressure to buy. But if you want, it's here. And so let's see what I can put together. I'm going to push that down even lower so that I can dump this out. And I'm just going to kind of find my own way to sort these. And then we'll just go from there. Okay. So, okay, I'm going to put the chandelier earrings together for now. I don't know that I'll necessarily keep it like that, but that's how I'm going to start this sort. Okay, we got some hoops, gold tone. Here we have some hoops, silver tone. These are actually really cute, but definitely costume jewelry. These are not real. If someone buys these, I will find one of my, I can replace that. So I think that looks like it's the only missing one. But I like those hoops. Okay, I want to put like older kind of timey things together. So that's going to go back there. And then, of course, I'll make a pile with all clip back. So those are hoops. Let's do clip back. Okay, enamel. Where's that other enamel earring? I swear there was another enamel earring. I don't know where it is. Okay, that's pierced, but old. We will put that back there. These kind of look kind of, I don't know. I'm going to stick those there. So just ignore me. I'm just sorting. I am going to put those together, though, because the gold color is like exactly the same. And then to me, this is very, Southwestern, but so are these. So I'm going to kind of put those together. This. What else do we got here? This can sort of have that Southwestern look, I think. I'm going to put that with that, too. All right. Well, we've got kind of this gunmetal color. And then these earrings were sort of gunmetalish. I'm going to put those together. This was gunmetalish. Here's that. I don't know. I'm going to put these over here with those blue rhinestone ones. Those are older. Okay. Maybe I'll put ones that had natural stones together. So we had that, and that. This kind of had some natural stones. We'll put that there. I'm just making piles. Okay, maybe we'll make a little pile with all the pretty faceted glass earrings. We got that. We've got the purple ones. Don't we have anything else? Faceted glass? Huh. Oh, we're going to put these with it. Also pierced. Okay. And I think I'm just, I think I'm going to put the cats there. And I'll put the leaves. Oh, actually, these have some natural stone on it. I'm going to put that with natural stone. Okay, enamel. Here's enamel. This is gold and silver. Where do I want to put those? Okay, so there's a group. We got 2 pairs there. Okay, these are not exactly very ethnic, but I'm sticking them in that pile. Okay. He's big. Maybe I'll stick them back there with those. And maybe I don't know. I guess I'll put those there. Okay, so let's see what we want to do here. All right. Those don't look anything alike. Those look old. I think I'm not going to have these in a group. We're going to go into other things. So we're going to put those in my ethnic pile. We're going to put these hoops here. I feel like I'm going to put that in scrap. I just feel like they're too beat up. So that's going away. And I guess I don't know where to put these. Gosh, we only had 2 sets of clip back earrings. I'm going to put those there, even though they're not glass. Okay, we're ready. So let's do some bundles, shall we? Okay, let me ask you this question. I need y'all's opinion. So I have these big statement chandelier earrings. What I could do is separate them and put like them in their own group with matching colors and style, or I could just keep all these chandelier ones together. I will put some hooks on this. They're just missing some brass hooks, but I'll add them. So there's 3 pairs. I think I'm just going to sell them as a set. So we're going to do this. So this first bundle has these huge, lots going on, just costume jewelry. Literally, the hang on that earring, I'm not kidding, is all the way down to the bottom of the Eiffel Tower is like 5 inches. So they're super long, okay? Got a little clock and some leaves and a key, okay? So that's those. And then I'll put some brass hooks on these, but we've got these little, and these are acrylic all there, but it looks like all the little, beads are not missing there. So kind of mint green. And then these are super pretty. These are actually pretty heavy. Comes out of a stud into a long dangle chandelier earring. Heavy, heavy, heavy. So for those 3 pairs, I'm going to sell them together. I think I'm going to offer them for, let me take a picture of them. I'm not going to have, just to make this fast, I'm not going to have specific descriptions in it because I don't need to keep you guys. Okay, let me change the shipping. So I typically, for smaller items, like this is a little bit more than 4 ounces. So I probably on these bundles will make it a $5 with progressive shipping, where it's like $1 for extra. That's just because this is more than one piece of jewelry. All right, because it's a bundle. Okay, so there's that. And I think on that bundle for those chandelier earrings, I'll do these are really nice. They're just so heavy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to offer that for $6. Okay. What a deal. Okay. So there you go. I'm going to start the auction now. So it's those 3 sets, that set of chandelier earring, plus that one, plus that one. So that works out to be like $2 each. These are really, really nice and not missing any dangles. We got Felicia in for $6. And yeah, this is a mixture of older and newer looking. I mean, obviously it's a newer earring. Doesn't actually have a brand on it, but there you go. So Miss Felicia's going to get that great little set. Woohoo! All right, let me get a baggie. Baggie for Felicia. All right, thanks, Felicia. And we're moving on, Woohoo! Yes, they're nice. Have you caught up on all the whatever packages from me? I think all of the things I've sent you have probably been delivered at this point, especially with me having been out of town. I love opening all the things I buy from you guys on because you guys do such a lovely job of packaging things well, and nice little notes, and I don't know. I enjoy getting the things that I get on District, and I'm a cheapskate, so usually when I buy something, I'm willing to pay more money if it's for myself, but if I know that I'm reselling it, I'm pretty much like I know what my max is. All right, let's look at these. This is definitely more of a newer set, but we're going to put these together. This is these are heavier. These are just hoop earrings. Okay, these are enameled, kind of swirl, dangle, but none of the enameling seems to be coming off. They actually seem pretty darn new, as well as these. These are like a paint swirl enamel. And I do not see a brand, but these are really heavy. These seemed really well made. So for those 3 pair of earrings, I think I'm going to do it for $4. They're all in great condition. So let me edit this and get us a new picture. So you can see, sorry, I'm trying to turn it so we can see the stuff that's in it. So when I'm packing stuff up, I know what to put in there. Since I'm not describing it, I got to be able to see it. Okay. They're in great condition, all 3 of those pairs. Okay, so I'm making that 4, done. And I'm moving it to the stage, and I'm starting the auction now. Again, pretty heavy, hammered hoop earrings. These are actually brand new looking. I mean, like you can see there's no wear on there. Those are actually pretty heavy enameled earrings as well. These are lighter, but seem to be in new condition. Even those backs look new. Okay, so thanks for taking a look. I'm going to still put that in a baggie, though, so let me get a bag. I'm trying to find some bags that I've already used. I don't want to use new ones. Come on, show me some small ones. I need small baggies. People, you don't want big ones. Okay, here we go. I give you new bags if you buy it, but otherwise I like to reuse my bags. Okay, so thanks for looking at that. All right, let's keep going here. So these are kind of gunmetal in color, very dainty. Those are glass beads that you see. Nice, just natural colors. Very pretty. Okay. A simple little hook dangle. And then these are on lever back. And so the way it's supposed to look is, you know, hold on, let me get this to hang right. What are we doing here? There we go. So like those little beads are like in between those big, circles or whatever. And then I put the cats in here too, little dangle cats. And so those 3 sets of earrings I'm going to sell for $2. Okay. And I'm just going away briefly just to take a picture of it. Welcome in, C. Wilson. Let it pile up again. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, we're just doing a jewelry jar here and selling off some small bundles from the jewelry jar. Some good deals. And so, yep, this little set here, I'm bringing to stage. And again, it's going to have, for $2, it's going to have this pair, which I think are super cute. Okay. I'm not displaying them very well, am I? You know what I should do? Hold on. Hold your horses. Let me get something that I can set these on. Where is? Hold on one second. It'll look better on this. Okay, so way better. Okay, so it's going to have those earrings. It's going to have the cat earrings. And it's going to have the lever back long, gunmetal earrings. So that's what it is starting now. Oh, no, don't bid. Nobody bid. I forgot to change the price. Don't bid. Let it be. I have to change it to 2. My bad. Sorry. I don't know how I forgot to do that. Okay, so I'm going to duplicate that, and then I'm going to edit it, and we're going to change it to 2. All right. Now I'm starting the auction now. So that's a $2 start for those 3 sets of earrings for any takers on that. My favorite are those cuties. I like those. Those are pretty. I like the dainty. It's my cup of tea. Okay. Thanks for looking at that. Well, I don't have many little bags here like I hoped. I don't know where they all are. Oh, maybe here. Sorry, I'm trying to find little bags. Okay, thanks for looking. Okay, so let's look at these. These are really lovely. Clip back. I'm going to have to take a picture of those to see what's going on with them, but they are lovely. And these are as well. Now, I'm not going to go in and replace them. There is a couple of, but you can replace them. A few dead stones there. They still look quite pretty, even with that. But, it's not missing any. But Yeah, except for that one. Look at how pretty. Okay. And then these. So I'm going to take a quick picture of those so we know what we're looking at here. I don't see a brand on them. How is it that this phone is... I have this phone plugged in and I can't reach it into the screen because my cord is not long enough. So sorry, I'm doing it out here. They definitely have like fall colors to them. I don't know what brand they are, but they're very nice. All right, well, I'd be willing to sell both those sets of earrings for these are so nice. Okay, I'm going to say both sets for $14. So let me create an auction. Okay, these pictures that I'm taking on here look terrible. They always look terrible when you take the pictures during your live, but it's really only for me to identify what's being purchased. Like I wasn't making, these are not being made so that you can look at pre-bids. Like we're creating them as we go. They just never look good when you do them during the show. Did I say 13 or did I say 14? Someone remind me for both those pairs. I think I said 14. Does anyone remember? I definitely think that those are something. Okay, so that's what you're bidding on. 14 for both of those. They're looking pretty amazing. Okay. Thank you for looking. Okay, I lost a few here. I only have a few people in here. I hope everyone's not asleep. I should say something really funny to make everyone go, what? What did she say? That's what Felicia does. When she tries to wake her crowd up, she'll say something ridiculous. And then people will be like, I was listening to you. Like I'm selling these elephant earrings here. Don't you love these elephant earrings? Haha. Just kidding. Okay. So I have this group here. It's more like ethnic-ish kind of earrings, Southwestern. Okay, so you got those, and then with the coral, I'm just going to put these in there also, just because that coral and that turquoise colored. I don't know if it's actual turquoise. Probably not. Kind of makes me think of Southwestern, Aztec-y, whatever. Elephant. You see? Chrissy was paying attention. All right. I'm going to do this for taking a picture. I'll be right back. I haven't left you. So again, I made the shipping $5 in one, but you guys know I'm going to refund any overages that we get. So don't stress about, that. I just need to, I've had a few sales here recently where I grossly underestimated the shipping cost and I had to lose a whole bunch of money. So I'd rather go over in the shipping and refund people than not ask enough, So I think these earrings here, I think I'm going to ask 5. Especially these. These are really detailed. These are, actually, I'm going to say $450. There you go. Okay, so I'm starting the auction now on those 3 pairs. We've got the coral dangles with the faux pearl and other natural beads. We've got these cute copperish looking dangles there. And then these are definitely older. Right there. Okay, thanks for looking. Okay. Hey, Chrissy, are you still going to go up to the gym even with Carrie being gone over the next month? Do you think you'll go for any of the classes? Just curious. Your insight on that. Okay, these are natural stone. Little bundle here. Actually, that one's not one of them. So we've got the longer kind of rose gold earrings there. They look like that. Nope. Okay. We've got the little leaf dangles looking like that. We've got, these are marked 925. Don't know that they are or not. You can test them yourself right there. And then these could possibly be jade because they, I don't believe, are aventurine. And they're definitely a gemstone. I just don't see the shimmer I might normally see. So anyways, all right, so 4 pairs of earrings. These have got they look like little glass, hand mirrors on those. And those are leaves. Okay, so let's create this one. Okay, so I'm going to do, those are sterling. 4 pairs. I'm going to say 7 on those. I believe I bought these new. So these have not even been worn yet, these 2. Just so you know. All right, starting the auction now on that bundle of 4 sets of earrings, all with natural stone. That one, possibly jade, probably jasper here. Okay. And then I think that one's glass, but I don't think we actually tested that other one. All right, thanks for looking. We're going to move on to necklaces here. The necklaces will go way faster because they take up a lot of space in that jar. Let's look at these. So this is going to have a lot in it. So we're going to have these really old, not really quite sure what they're made of. These are acrylic, but they still kind of look ethnic to me. Little hooks. I'm going to put these rhinestone accented, you know, I don't know if you call that like a leaf, but the rhinestones are on both sides. We've got the funny little faces, and then these are heavy. They are glass. Okay. So all of that. Together. Okay, so wow, I think this is going to be an incredible deal. I'm going to say $8 for all of them. These are probably just by themselves worth, I mean, like I said, those are glass rhinestones. And I think these have some value. They're kind of cold, so I don't really think those are plastic. But anyways, that's what I'm doing. Let's see if we got any takers. And I'm starting the auction now. 5 pairs of earrings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Thank you for looking. All right. So here's our gold pile, or kind of rose goldish pile. These are actually pretty cool. I will replace the little baguette stone in there that's missing. So you've got those hoops. We've got these gold tone dangle, you know, kind of like, I don't know what you call that, twisty things. Makes me think of confetti. I don't know. And these are just fun. And these seem newer. Aren't those pretty? Okay. So that's what we're looking at for this set that I'm going to do together. Okay. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I want to duplicate. Okay, I will do. Okay, I'll do those for 7. These are really nice, really heavy. And actually, these are really nice, brand new, very sparkly. I mean, they're all great earrings. Okay, I'm doing it for 6 instead. Okay. Move to stage, and I started the auction now. So it's on that. These definitely have a look of rose gold, a little bit, definitely, in color. Those look more regular gold. Looking like that. Okay, no takers on that. All right. Okay. And then this is my last pile of earrings, and we're going to keep going in the jar. So these are all kind of like glass. So look at those pretty AB coated and glass. And then they are, Yeah, they're not sterling silver. These are kind of puffy. They're actually kind of cool half hoops in good condition. So we got those. And then so those go down to about 2.5 inches. They're really cute. And we got these, which go down to about 1 3/4 inches. And then we got these sort of pave domed ones and the puffy ones. Okay, so let me create. Okay, why is it not? I'm so confused. It's like frozen. Trying to make sure we see them. Okay, so this set, I will do for 7. Okay. And I'm starting the auction now. So those two plus the ones up there. Definitely has an AB coating on it. A light one, but it has it on it. Okay, no one's into earrings tonight. Let's move on then. Do something else. Okay. Okay. I guess that it looks like a tie, like, like a tie pin, but I think it's a piercing. I don't know which type of piercing, but whatever. There's that. Okay, I'm going to keep sorting here so I can put all the bracelets in one place. So, Silvertone, I don't know. That's nice. It's definitely magnetic though, but it's cute. I have a pretty thin wrist. So although it's still a bangle, I'm still going to give you a measurement. I don't know, 6 3/4 maybe. There's another one. This one looks like it's mixed metal. Gold tone, silver tone, or like brassy and then copper. I don't see any brand in there. Again, it's like a cuff, so I guess 6 3/4 again on that. Here's another, I guess that's a bracelet. I think it's like, like a buckle. Isn't that funny? Looks like it's lost some of its gold tone there. Because of that, even though it's cute, I'm going to put it in craft because someone for craft can have a cute buckle. But let's see if it actually buckles. It does. So we're going to put it in there to the craft, but we know it buckles. There you go. Trying to get it to, there we go. So it does buckle. There you go. Woohoo. All right. This is a 3-strand, more modern bracelet with like little coins coming off it. There's some kind of marcasite pave. It's kind of made to look old, but it's new, if that makes sense, because you can tell by that clasp that it's newer. Okay. It does have an extender, but without the extender, we're looking at 6.5 inches for that bracelet. What is this? What do we got going on here? Oh, at first I thought it was missing stones, but it's just because they're darker. They're like a blue. This is just costume jewelry. You can tell by the texture on the back there. But it looks like it's got some matching earrings here. Maybe it's like Avon or something. I don't know. Let me look at one of these backs. Okay, the backs are always a sure giveaway for Avon. It says GVG. Is that Gavinci? 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 Hold on. I've got a tag there. It also says, is that like Gavinci for Avon? Because I know Avon tags look like this. I mean, Givenchy would be written out Givenchy or whatever, how you pronounce it. People pronounce it weird, different ways. Sorry. But that says G, V, and then a lowercase g. I don't know. All I know is it's magnetic, so it's not like any like amazing brand, but yeah, it's got it's got something on a label on the backs and on the necklace. So anyways, there's that set. Great necklace. This is just a random bead, like a little pendant. I'm going to stick it in with the necklaces there. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make necklaces on my left, but I'm going to put pendants and stuff like where I can find them, like in a different container. Okay. Oh, please don't be a mess. I don't want a tangled mess. I don't have the energy tonight. What is on that? It says Hope. And then on the back, it's got a little kind of inset stone in there. It says SUCH. Doesn't SU mean sterling sometimes? I got to look that up. I think China is CH. But doesn't SU sometimes mean sterling? Let me look up. Hold on. What does SUCH mean on jewelry? And no, it doesn't spell the word such. They're separated. You see, I knew it. Look here. Although I have some pieces from other countries stamped with SU, and SU stamped on sterling silver piece of jewelry usually means it's from Italy. Oh, but I don't know this is from... Okay, hold on. Let's keep looking at it. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's not magnetic. I'm looking at the spring ring clasp right now. And it is not marked with sterling. I don't know. That might be worth testing. I might have to set that aside and test it. I just don't know. It's going to the side. I don't know. I don't know. Too much pressure. I don't know. All right. Let's see what else we got going on here. Glass, beads, linked, gunmetal. It's kind of a nice, is that like a Figaro chain link? I don't know. Yeah, not magnetic, but it's cute. I'm going to hang it on something so it doesn't get tangled. Oh, what can I hang it on? I got to get something to hang it on. Okay, moving on. Look at all this mess. I don't want all this tangled mess. I drove too long today to deal with this. Extender. Okay. Okay, so this looks like a snake chain. Two strand. Sorry, I'm trying to get it You can tell I don't have the patience for this tonight. I mean, like I literally am picking it up and making it 10 times worse. Like there's nothing that I'm doing that's helping it. It's just making it worse. There we go. Okay. So, looking like that. And that is actually a stone. Let me see if it is anything. Yeah, it's a type of quartz. Okay. That shows up as quartz. It might be rose quartz. So there's that. Okay. There's this random like magnetic clasp in here. I'm putting that in for craft. Oh, this does not look good. Please, please, please. Okay, this appears to be obviously an anchor, not sterling silver. Although it's only the extender that's magnetic. The main necklace is not magnetic. There is no mark on this pendant that I see anywhere. And it's not missing any of those rhinestones. So that's decent. Okay. We'll just do these as a buyer's choice or a lot or something when we get done. I love the link on that necklace. That's very, get the link on that. It's got little dangle stations coming off. I don't know if you'd still consider those to be stations, but that is super cute. That Van Cleef and Arpel reproduction, are you saying this? Yeah, hopefully I can get it untangled. This is very cute. This is very teenager. You know how they love wearing the layers and the dainty jewelry? Is that this one, the Van Cleef? Is that what you're saying? Let's see if I can get it untangled. Oh, please. Please be nice to me. All right, so we've got this. Yeah, it's got some wear on it. It's got this little sand dollar. And on that it says Avon. Okay. She said reproduction. Yes. So are you saying the shape of this means Van Cleef? Because I don't know what that is. Van Cleef and Arpel. I should look it up. I will have to say, these are all like enameled little sections, and they're really quite significantly heavy, to be honest. It's a 2-strand necklace with a more modern spring ring clasp. Lobster claw clasp there. Okay. Looks like I got it untangled-ish. The green clover is their most famous motif. Okay. Well, I don't see a brand on this, but let me take a picture. Ha! You're not kidding. Haha. That's funny. See, I didn't know that. Felicia, you're always teaching me. Yeah, but I promise you, it does have a spring ring clasp. But you see how well made that is? It's got like, the edging has got like bumps and ridges. This is just smooth. Okay. So a generic Van Cleef and R, whatever. Probably more something. Check the metal. So, oh, I can't win today. I have no energy. Okay, so it's definitely magnetic. I assume you're trying to see if it's gold. The real deal is gold. Well, this is clearly not gold, and it's got a chintzy little thing. But that's what it looks like in the physical necklace. One layer is longer than the other, but it's cute. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside. We can bundle it up with something. All right, well, this is cute. Like seed bead. Kind of like a bib necklace. More modern with a lobster claw clasp. Looking like that. Okay. So we got that going on. See, once we got to the necklaces, this is going to go very fast. There's another seed beadish necklace. Looks a little bit more sparkly. I think it's got glass beads on it. Look at how pretty. This is really pretty, actually. Look at all those beautiful sparkly beads. Love it, love it, love it. And it's sort of graduating. So it starts off, you know, up here. Oh, no, that's not the way it goes. So with just seed beads, and then they get thicker. There you go, and turn into glass, faceted, AB coated beads, and then it comes smaller again at the knot, and then it gets bigger again for the tassel. So that is actually a really cool necklace, to be quite honest. Isn't that pretty? Yes, I can run that. So this one, not the one before it, right? The one in my hand, Felicia. It's really pretty. Yes, okay. So real quick, let me tell you how long this is. To the beginning of the tassel, 24. I mean, to the knot, it's like 32 inches to the knot to here. Okay, so Felicia, I can't really get you to appreciate this because it's too long to really put it on the neck. But let me loop this around. And I guess depending on how you hang it or have it tied, some of these might be looser than the others. So you might have to shimmy them a little bit to make them hang the way you want. You know, it's just a tied knot. You see, it kind of gives that look where the outside ones hang further out, kind of like, what's the name of the jewelry that hangs that way? Or it just might need to be tightened, which is not a big deal. You just, I don't know. All right, let me take a picture. I don't even know how to hold it to take a picture. This is not giving it justice, but whatever. Okay. I'm going to lower the shipping on this because I know it's not a whole bundle. It's one item. All right. I will do that for... It's really lovely. Okay, I'll do that for $9. So all glass beads, you can see. I love how they kind of graduate into that. And I'm moving it to the stage now, and I'm starting the auction. So there you go. Super long. It is pretty unique. I've never seen anything like it. The way it kind of goes into the seed beads, into those faceted glass ones. I love it. Oh, yay, Felicia. I love it. Love, love, love. Felicia's got such good taste. Okay. Now, I realize I've been gone last week, but I still will do shipping tomorrow because I did get a couple orders on my Buy It Now, and I have some eBay orders that I have to send out. So I'm going to go ahead and just do shipping for everything because I won't have another show till Friday. So I don't want to hold anyone up. So we will get it sent out the door. Okay. There you go. All right. So this is like little, kind of moonstone. I mean, they're not actual moonstone. They just kind of have that glow to it. Little hearts, glass hearts. You see that? And then little, almost like, I guess hematite. Hold on. Little square beads. Hold on, I'm looking at something. Okay. And this is a twisting barrel clasp right there. So it's not graduating or anything. It's just stays the same size. It is about 18 inches. So there's that. Okay, just in time for St. Patrick's Day. Twisting barrel clasp, twisting seed bead, longer necklace. It's interesting. It's like it starts off being more of the light, and then it becomes more of the dark, and then it becomes more of the light. I don't know how it does that. Some little glass stones there. And this, I bet you, is a type of quartz or jade. I think it's more likely a nephrite jade because it's not coming all the way up to quartz. It's definitely not glass. So there's that. Okay, a whole they're brand new, just stretchy bracelets, glass beads. Yes, they are glass beads and metal beads. Okay. That's an interesting ring. Look at that. It just looks like an art glass bead. I don't know if it would necessarily be like Murano or anything like that. This is kind of sizable because it's just like looped around. Right now it's sitting at about a 7. But you see how you could take it and squeeze it like that and it would make it smaller? Okay, but that's interesting. This is just, this is faux cameo, actual cameos. Oh, you can always tell the real cameos because if you look at them from the side, it's carved out of shell. And so you should see that the shell would be like uneven, like thicker in some places, thinner in others. This is definitely faux, but it's, old looking brooch. A nice newer looking twisting barrel clasp with hand knotted glass. I know they're glass because you can hear it. I can also feel the weight of the glass. But I know that they're not real pearl because they don't have a grittiness. So you got that. Now these look real to me. This is a much smaller pearl. Huh. I wonder if this is gold filled. Okay. Probably not. Hold on. You see, that's what I'm talking about. Everything is always a lie. because it's marked 925, but you just saw me use the magnet on it and the whole thing sticks to it. So it's just, you know, well, I take it back. It's only the clasp that's magnetic, and having the clasp be magnetic is normal because there's mechanisms in there that are magnetic. But I definitely, there is a 925 written on there. And then this dangle tag here might also say 925. So I changed my mind. I think it is sterling. Yeah, that also says 925. I thought the whole chain there was magnetic, but it's not. It's just the that clasp. So that's a genuine 16-inch at the smallest without the extender. Freshwater pearl. Again, these are cold. They're heavier. But when I rub them together ever so gently, I can feel the texture within the rubbing. Okay. It doesn't feel like smooth. It doesn't feel like I'm taking 2 glass beads and just sliding them over. So that's a very lovely necklace. Okay, here's one general strand of seed beads. That's it, just a strand of seed beads. Okay. I don't know why I have this random jump ring, but I'll put it in craft. Okay, so this is a multi-strand, appears to be 2-strand necklace there. Yeah, so it just looks like that. Something like that. It's, you know, costume jewelry. Okay, so you got that. Ooh, this has earrings with it. Huh. You see, I would never put that like that in a jewelry jar. I'd always put it in a baggie. Like when I made Caroline's little jewelry jar, if it had matching pieces that go together, I wouldn't just like, you know how easy that stuff can come off? Okay, so this is the pendant. It does appear to be glass, I guess. I think it's glass. But as I look at these earrings, I don't think they're the same color. The earrings are like purple and the necklace isn't. So I don't know why those are together, but whatever. This is very vintage. Prong set, just circular pendant there. Some little rhinestones, a little bit of wear on the back. Now the chain looks silver tone, even though this looks gold tone. Definitely vintage spring ring clasp there. Probably about 16 inches. Yes, 16 inches on that. Very vintage chain. All right, so that's a set. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, well, there you go. That's the way people are supposed to do it. Here's another set, it appears. This does not look like real. I think that's acrylic. Yeah. See what it says. It says something on here. It says NAT. Oh, NRT, which I think is Avon. So it has got a pendant necklace, acrylic, with this bracelet with these earrings. So it's a whole little Avon set. All right. There you have it. What is that? Is it twist? What does it do? It says something. It says something on it. It says John Dewar and Sons Distillers Limited with a crest. Old Highland Whiskey. Perth B in London. Looks like it opens. It does open. What does it do? Ha! Oh my gosh, this is so old. Look at how rusty it is. What does it do here? It's a corkscrew. Oh, look what it does. It's a corkscrew, and then you put this back on, and then it's a corkscrew. But that is so old. Oh, I cannot even tell you. I'm going to have to sell this antique. There's no way. I'm going to have to research this. This is so cool. Isn't that wow? I have never seen anything like that before. And I know it's hard for you to see it, but all that stuff that I said is written on here. Wow, that's interesting. Okay. I'll research that. I'm just going to pour the rest of this out. Bam. Empty. This is a pretty small jar. Oh. I have another random pair of earrings in here. I think that's glass. But I shouldn't say. Oh, there is the match. Those are acrylic. Huh? It's is the shiny thing a brooch? Here. This cross is obviously a pendant. S steel. Oh. Maybe it's a shoe clip? A fur clip? It looks like pot metal, a dress clip. It's missing some rhinestones. Definitely missing some rhinestones. You think this is from 1930s? Okay. But what's the difference between a dress clip and like a brooch? Like, why wouldn't you just make that a brooch? Like, what does it hold your dress together? Like, what does it do? Let me snap a picture real quick. And yes, I'm happy to run it, Terry. Let me just get a feel. It is missing rhinestones, so you need to know that it needs to be revived. It's missing several. Okay. Let me snap a real quick picture. They actually preceded brooches. I know. I want to give it. You want to give it? You mean you want to like fix it? What are you saying? Oh, dress clip. Yes. Hold on. I don't know the value of these things. This is not my expertise. Oh, that's the wrong word. This is not my specialty. They were in pairs. It squared the neckline, but I don't have two of them. I just have that one. Oh, well, I guess they're worth money. Yeah, but this one's damaged. It's missing, but it does look very similar to a lot of those. It definitely is not diamond or anything. Let me check these. These are just rhinestones. It definitely has some magnetism to it. Okay, so since this is damaged and missing some things on it, Terry, I'll run it for I'll run it. Terry asked me for both of you, I'll run it. You guys can figure out who wants what, but and let me let you see close up. So that's what it's looking like close up. I only have one. Okay, so I see a lot of these that are probably not damaged. Okay, 70. But this one's damaged. Are those sterling or something? Hold on, let me look. No, just Art Deco rhinestone. Okay, so I will run this for I'll run it for, if one of them was 70, but this is damaged, I'll run this for for $19. There you go. Okay. I know it's broken, but I got one for $10, not broken, from Star Right. What's Star Right? Ignore one with all stones for. Oh, not a fur clip. Hold on. 40s, 50s, fur clip. They actually preceded brooches. I know I want to give it dress clips. Some. They were in pairs. It squared the neckline. Women started removing from the ready-made dresses to wear separately. Yes, but pricey. Rhinestones run pretty. Not a fur clip. Okay, ignore one with all stones for. Or Igor. Or I got one with all stones for $10. Not broken from Starbright. I don't know what is Starbright? I don't know what Starbright is. I'm okay with Starbright. What is that a brand? I just want to make sure if there's not a brand on here. I don't see a brand. Okay. I don't know. This is not my thing, Felicia. I'll just say I don't know what's fair. It is a company who sells on Vintage Addicts platform. So you got one for $10. Well, I think that's a really good deal. Felicia says 25. Okay. Well, I'll run it for 25, and if that's okay. So let me create a listing. But let me okay. Hold on. Duplicate. Edit item. Take a picture. Oh, that's a terrible picture. Item. Done. Okay. Okay, I'm doing it for 23 because I'm meeting you. I'm coming in the middle because I think I originally said 21 and then you said 25. So I'm doing it for 23. Okay. I'm moving it to the stage and I'm starting the auction. There you go, Felicia. So are you going to put other stones in it, Felicia? Do you want me to see if I have a few? I don't know if I have rhinestone baguettes that are this big. And I don't, I mean, I can try to glue in a few rhinestones, but I don't know if they're going to be as you're good. Okay, good. Because I don't know if the age of them is going to be right. Like, that might be, because there's a lot of those missing. You sure you don't want me to at least send some with you? Oh, you prefer it as is. Okay, you guys are cute with your liking the, that's, Tiffany is like that too. She likes the age. All right. Well, thank you, Felicia. That is lovely. I obviously was not expecting that to be in there. Okay. Well, so do people put it on their hats too and clip it on their bags or put it on a necklace? They're very cool. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Felicia, you're richer than I, and you don't have to worry. I'm not going in a bidding war with you because I buy from you. And this is what I saw in the jar. Only that interests me at all. So it's yours. Good night, ladies. Good night. That's nice. Okay, cool. Okay. We just know what we like. You guys do. You sure do know what I like. Oh, you saw it in the jar. I didn't even see it in the jar. You were waiting and watching. That's so great. Oh, I love you guys. I'm sure other ones will come up. You never know. You never know. Okay. Here is a pretty necklace. Look at that. That's vintage. Look at all those baguettes. That's pretty. Super short, probably like 16-inch. So that's super pretty. Okay, here is I guess like crystal. Good night, Terry. Thanks for coming to hang out. No, it's just glass. This is just like a faceted glass heart with a little butterfly halfway up. So that's kind of cool. And that's what the end of the chain has those little rhinestones and then the end of the dangle. That's very cute. I guess it would go like that. Huh. There are those two earrings. I'm going to stick them in one of these other bags with some gold stuff. Where do I want to put him? I guess I'll put him with this. Okay. I was spying that bead necklace. This one? Okay. So let me move these along. And then we can bundle some things together if you want. That's how I can always give you my best deal. Okay, well, somebody had a price tag on it of $32. But this is old. Like you can see how kind of that metal is sort of tarnished. These beads are just glass. So, and faceted glass. I don't know how old this is, but it's 2 layers. And the shorter layer is about 18 inches. So there's that. This looks old. This is like a bracelet, kind of like a book chain link. And like, it's got like this glass knob on the end of each of them. I have no idea if it's, you see, look, some of them show yellow. It's only because the underneath of the glass has glue on it. How terrible design that is, where you can see the glue shine through to make it look terrible on the top. I wonder if you rub that glue off, if it would stop looking yellow. I mean, because look, it's just like hot glue. That looks terrible. Like you could easily re-glue the whole thing and it wouldn't. See if it goes away. I'm just curious. I think it would. I think that's the only reason it shows that it's yellow is because of the stupid glue. But that's a cool bracelet. Definitely old. Fold over clasp. 6.5 inches. No brand or anything. Definitely vintage. This just dyed shell. A little stretchy. Okay, we're almost through all this, and then I can put some stuff together. Or if there's some things you want me to put together for you, like you could pick out a few things that you eyed tonight, and I'll create a bundle for you. This is really light. Like, it's got shells on it, but it's just really light and more modern, as you see there. Okay. Now that's cute. All it is just that turtle pendant on a cord. Huh, that's cute. This is just a pendant. It's apparently stainless steel. This is some type of pendant. Obviously, it would, mixed metal. Not real metal. Okay, well, there's a cool artisan looking art glass. Like, that's glass. Look at all the little things. It looks like, look, some of it's cracked off. That's unfortunate. That's a bummer. That one bead is missing like couple little knobs. But look how cool that bead is. I'll take that terrible thing. Love that. Oh, what are you talking about? The pink one? This one? Or are you talking about the bracelet? I have no idea what you're talking about. That one? You see all that glue. The bracelet, the blue bracelet. Okay. Well, so the beads are cool. The bracelet's cool, but like I would want to pull every one of those off, tear off that glue and re-glue them. But I'll sell that to you. Okay, so you're just looking at this one, right? You want me to run this one? Don? 6.5 inches. Okay. Not a problem. I have no idea if it's like, it doesn't say anything about like, you know, Italy on it or anything like that. But I think they're just hot glue, personally. Okay. Let's see if we can find anything out about it. Okay, Dawn. I'm doing the little bracelet for $6. Update listing. The actual glass beads are actually quite cool. There's like a little bit of like sparkle and shimmer in there. You know, I don't really see anything in here that could help identify it for you. But anyways. Oh, you have a few. Oh, maybe it is a souvenir piece. You have a few, but not blue. Okay. Well, very good. I'm starting the auction now. In terms of functionality, it's in great condition. Like it's solid. You know, it's not like it just definitely is showing that, you know, a little bit of the glue-ness going on. So there you go. Let me get a little baggie. Okay. You have a lot of stuff that you collect, because I think you've gotten like some Chinese pieces from me too, like pendants. You have good collections, I think. Okay, so there's that. Cool. It's heavy. Definitely old. All right, very good. Okay, so that bracelet's going to go in there. We're almost done here. This is a heavy strand of hematite hand knotted beads. This is heavy. Oh my goodness. And really well made. Like there doesn't appear to be a clasp on it anywhere. I love a good rhinestone necklace. Right. Oh, did you want me to run that rhinestone one? Is that what you're saying? Or are you just telling me what you like to collect? But this, talk about tactile. This is heavier than even like glass beads. It's heavy because it's hematite. I don't know. It's heavy. But it is, you could double it like that, I suppose. But it's heavy, hand knotted, and it is approximately 32 inches. That is so nice. I can't even tell you. It's just so heavy. And here's a hematite bracelet, except this is actually got a twisting barrel clasp there. Not hand knotted. Not hand knotted. Hand knotted. Oh, this is lovely. LOL. What het from your ND collect? You might as well be speaking French. I have no idea what that says. LOL. What het from your ND collect? Oh, what I get from your ND. What does ND collect means? What is ND? what I get from your and collect. I don't know what that means. But anyways, I don't know why I keep playing with that necklace. Okay, there's the bracelet. This looks like sodalite for sure. This does not. So this is not sterling silver. Maybe it's like an Avon thing. You can see there. I don't know if sodalite shows up on the gem tester, but to me, I feel like that's sodalite. I don't see any gold specks in it. None. But it is not sterling silver, so it's just a little more modern pendant necklace. So there's that. We're almost done. Now this looks really pretty. Oh my gosh, look at the beautiful chain this is on. Oh, I love this. This is maybe it's a modern designer. It says Anne Koplick Designs. I'm going to have to look that up. Anne Koplick, made in the USA. Anne Koplick. That is so pretty. Oh my goodness. Okay, I got to take a picture. What I get from your collection and what I also collect for myself. Oh, I see. Yeah. I get it. Okay. Anne Koplick. Have you guys ever heard of that designer? Anne Koplick. Okay, so it's not like massively expensive. Anne Koplick. No, not at all. But boy, is that cute. That's a fine there. You see, I would wear that. That's super cute. Oh, I'm kind of curious if those match the earrings from earlier. We need to play that What's the World game. Ugh. What I get from your collection. We need to play that What's the Word game. Well, I have played lots of games. I won't do it tonight because we're almost through this, and then I'm just going to do all these sales, but I'll do one the next time. But I do a lot of different ones with you guys. I do, oh, look at that bracelet. Ooh, that's pretty. Hold on. A lot of the word games I play with you. Let's see. I do Wheel of Fortune. I do that fun game called Guess the Gibberish. I do, what other ones do I do? Family Feud. I don't know. Sometimes I do. Oh, what did I drop here on the floor? I don't even know. Okay, I'm going to keep going here. No, only because I can't spell tonight. Okay. But look at that. It's got an extender. It's a beautiful. You see, I wonder if it was meant to go with this. Don't they look similar? I mean, they're not exact, but they look similar. I'm curious if it's sterling. Hold on. Because that extender has a spring ring clasp on it. No, I don't think it's sterling. No, it's not sterling, but isn't that pretty? I might have to list that. I can't bring that to auction. I won't make any money. So that has to go to list. So say goodbye. That's going to get listed. That's too pretty. Okay. I was prepared to make this junk tub, but I don't really have much in it. So that's pretty. So this is like a necklace with like all these bezel set. I'm sure they're not real. They're just glass. Sort of lost some of its gold tone. It's an interesting clasp. Look at you push it down like a brake. That's definitely different. Huh. Okay, well, you got that. Oh, like a bow. What do you call this? A bowly? A bowler? What do you call this around your neck? Will you tie it around your neck? There's a name. A bowl. Bye, gorgeous. Bye, gorgeous. What's it called? Like a bowly? Or I don't remember. But this slides up and down. Definitely vintage. Bolo. There you go. Yeah, just silver tone, I guess. Yeah, it's not silver. But look at what's the end. That's very vintage. Okay. So we'll definitely... Okay, here's a bracelet. It looks like it's marcasites, but they're just little knobs that are made to look like it. It's got a fold-over clasp. And it doesn't say anything. 7¼ inches. Magnetic. I mean, but it's pretty. So we got some bracelets to put together. Now, those look like real pearls to me, but it's on a stretch. So obviously, yeah, they're real pearls. Gosh, they must not be valuable pearls if they're on a stretch. This is screaming Avon to me. Again, this kind of looks like it would be marcasites, but it's just like textured. All of it. And it's got a nice rope chain there. A longer rope chain. It is on a spring ring clasp, and it is 24 inches. I don't know. I feel like that's Avon or Sarah Coventry or something. I don't see a brand. I'm sure I could take a picture, but there's that. We got a couple left, and then I'm bundling it up. This is Cat's Eye. Costume. It's not magnetic, but it does not look like sterling to me. You see that texture on the back? It's definitely... So there's that. This looks inexpensive. It just says True Time. A little dangle necklace there. Longer. The ball bead chain. Okay, this is like a paper clip link, like choker length necklace. Like right now it's at 14 inches, but it has an extender. I don't know why the necklace is gold tone and the extender silver tone, but that's what it is. And then the very last thing, let's get this out of the way because we're about to bundle this stuff together and call it a night. I'm exhausted. This, I don't usually like bar necklaces, but this is actually really pretty. The actual bar has like a texture to it. And it's on a spring ring clasp, and it says, it's a shorter necklace. It says Accents by Hallmark. Okay. But, like, that's a cute layering little necklace, I think. Can't tell. Maybe that's in a knot right there. Maybe not. Okay. So there's that. All right. So I'm going to put this away. I don't need this anymore. Are we ready to go, people? Let's go. Let's bundle. All right. Do you guys want to do bracelets first or necklaces first? Tell me in the chat. We already did that. Ugh. Okay, no opinion. So I'm going to do necklaces. Necklaces. There you go. She did have an opinion. Okay, I feel like this is not a knot. I feel like it's just... it's the way it's hanging from it. Okay, so let me bring a whole bunch of necklaces up here and just make them really good prices, and you guys can just pick. It doesn't have to be a bundle. It can be a buyer's choice. Was trying to see if this was a knot on this thing. I can't tell. But I don't want to take the time to investigate it right now. But if someone buys it, I can get it situated. How about that? Okay, so that's going to be one of the choices in this one. I'm going to bring a whole bunch of dainty necklaces first. Okay. For buyer's choice. So we got that one. That's really short. There's that one with the rhinestones. I'm trying to bring ones that are what I would offer for similar prices. These are glass beads. This is like a Y necklace. It's got like a Figaro chain on that. Okay, this is a snake chain with, I think, a quartz. It is not real gold. Or it might be like a jade, a pink jade. It's hard to say, but it is some sort of gemstone. Yeah. So there's that. We got this cute one that had, you can see it close up. It's got the little dangles, but look at the link. I like the link necklace on it. So that's really short. That's like I guess before the extender, it's probably 16 inches. Oh, before the extender, it's like 15 inches, and then you have an extender. So there's that. Some of this stuff. Okay. Some of this stuff is nicer. Okay, I'm bringing up these two. This was whatever this was on a. Ouch. I'm plugging my phone in. Okay. So there's that one. And then we had the cat's eye. This is a silver tone. Okay, so buyer's choice, $2. And let me take a picture. Okay, I'm moving it to the stage, and I just started the auction. And those are the choices there. I really think that one's cool. This one's pretty. Those are glass. It's glass. That's some type of quartz, or it's a gemstone of some type. I love the actual link on this one. All right, so Miss Dawn's getting to pick first there. What are you thinking on that? She says the last one. So this one here with the ball bead, and it says true time, or time true. Okie dokie, very good. And then I'm going to take this. What did I just do? And I'm going to duplicate it, and I'm going to run it again while we get her name on this one. It's $2 start. $2. My girl will wear it. Nice. Yay. Yes, sometimes they like all that. And that's a longer one, by the way. So without the extender, Dawn, that one is about 18 inches, just so you know. Okay, so no takers on the others. All right, let me get another pile. All right, it's a little bag. Okay, I'll run it again, Felicia, no problem. Okay, I'm starting the auction again. There you go. We got Felicia in for $2 on the little simple necklaces. Yeah, do that one for $1. All right, Felicia gets to pick the one on the right. So this pretty one here. It's got a really cool like link. It's great layering. That's all I can say about that. And then it's got little little dangles. Okay, perfect. It's cute. Gold tone. Okay, I'm adding this to it, but I'm putting both of these for $2. So that's one of the choices because they've got a little bit of wear on them. So this is the longer, really like 24-inch sand dollar. And then this like, whatever, this is like 15 inches, but that's going to be one choice. It's just not, to me, as nice, I don't think. So I'm going to run this again. And I'm starting that, and I'm getting Felicia's baggie. Okay. All right. Cute, cute. All right. So that's going to Felicia. Okay. And let me take these away. Okay. All right, let's do another little set. Some of them I have to sell individually, but okay. Okay, so in this one, we've got the rhinestone anchor on a chain that is 18 inches. So that's one of the options. And then we've got, this is like a Y with like shell, blue shell, just simple, more modern. You see that? I mean, but it's shell, like it's beautiful. You can see it. This is actually really pretty. I just think it's gorgeous. It is kind of wire wrapped, and it's got all these details. That, the butterfly, and then the extender has beautiful rhinestones up there as well. It is, hold on. Trying to see if it's sterling. It does have a vintage spring ring clasp. Oh, it is sterling. Okay, well that's going to need to get sold separately. But that's pretty. That's just glass. I might sell it with the one up here that I wasn't sure if it was sterling, but it might be. I might check it real quick. Okay, I'm going to set that aside. Okay, we had this. I don't know what brand it is. I should probably. I think that it's definitely vintage. You see that there? I think it's 24 inches. Let me just snap a picture of this little rosy looking thing. Rose pendant necklace for grandma by Avon. It looks like marcasites, but it's not. So that's pretty similar wise to that's like $17. I think I might have to make it one of those choices down there. Okay. So this has these earrings with it. They're just little studs that are purple. I don't know why they're on there because the necklace isn't purple. But I bet you it's Avon because look, it says SAQ. I think that's Avon. So we've got that. I think this is acrylic. I think that's acrylic. I can't tell. Okay, so that's a choice with the earrings. And then this one has, sodalite on it. This is not sterling silver, as you can see. Okay. So that's probably, see how long. It's got like a Rolo, this is 16 and a half, like 17 inches. It's got like a Rolo chain on it. Trying to get that to hang right. Okay. So there's that. All right. So I'm going to say, let's see if I have any. Oh, we can put this in here too. This is a double link. One longer, one shorter, gold tone. We'll put that in there. So I'm going to make this buyer's choice. For $3. But bam. Okay, $3. Ugh. Let me change I promise you, some of the shipping was still at 5 and 1, but believe me, I promise you, I'm going to repay you whatever it's over. I'm changing it to $4.50. Okay, so we're moving it to stage. And I'm starting the auction now. $3 start. And this is really pretty, all the shell. There. This is Avon. I believe to be Sodalite. This Meowie's in for $3. This is a double link. Good layering one. So what does she would like to get? What would she like to get? Miss Meowie. Dawn. Avon calling. Okay. So again, this has got earrings on it, but they don't go with it. And I think that's acrylic. It's hard to say. But wouldn't you agree that is an Avon tag as an SAQ? Isn't that Avon? Yes. Okay. And let me show that close up. It's yeah, that's what it's looking like close up. Yeah, I think so too. Okay. So that's Miss Howie. Okay. I'm going to duplicate this. And I'm going to change it to $2.50. Let's see if anyone wants any of the other ones. It's running now. Ooh, this thing is getting hot. The lights where they're plugged in, it's hot on my foot. Okay. There's that. Thank you, Don. What is getting so hot? Oh my goodness. Why? I don't remember it getting so hot before. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to put those away. I'm going to do these two. Avon, and then that other brand I said, this is so pretty. I just can't even express to you. It's just so pretty. And so when we looked it up, look at that link. It, I don't know, showed up about $25 or so. This Avon one we looked up was more like, $17 to $20. So those are two choices. And then I think whatever's going on, whatever this is, it's like it literally is like a version of like, you can have like what do you call it? A tennis necklace rather than a tennis bracelet. I don't know. It's interesting. So there's that. It's not real gold, but it's cool. And then we'll bring this one in. Okay, that had hematite and glass hearts. Twisting barrel clasp. So we got that going on. Felicia, I'm just putting this in one of your baggies. You just need a string of seed beads. You're just getting it just because. I'm just telling you. She's probably already asleep. But I don't have a need for it. You can let your cat play with it. It's literally just one strand of string beads. Okay, that's done. I'm going to put this bolo-y thing in here too. It is one of the options. Okay, so I'm making this one $25. Okay, I think I'm going to do buyer's choice 7. Yes, you get to. I'm sending this to you free. It's just a string of string beans. String beans. It's just a string of seed beads. And I said you can let your cat play with it. Oh. Okay, so this is the next buyer's choice right in front of you. Bam. Going to duplicate it. We're going to add our picture. Bam. Okay, so this one, like I said, was like $25 on the thing. This was like between 17 and 20. I didn't check this one, but this is not a cheap. Like this is heavy and significant and whatever. Hematite glass and definitely very vintage. looking down there at the whatever. Okay, so let's make this buyer's choice of I'm going to say 6. I think they're worth way more than that. So if you guys can bid up on that if you want. Okay. So I'm starting the auction now. So buyer's choice, $6. This one's my favorite. But some people are into that. I don't know. Okay. Miss Meowie is in for 7. Oh, $7. Felicia was in for 6. Miss Meowie's in for 7. All right. So what do you pick there? Sorry, Pack. Oh, you guys are cute. Okay. She says hearts. Okay. Yes. So, and you know, I didn't notice it before, but it's also got little gold tone spacer beads in there. I can only assume they're not real gold. I could probably determine that by using my magnet on it. But then, of course, you got the hematite, but super cute. Okay, so let's get that. And then I'm going to opalescent, I love, yes. I'm going to duplicate this. And I'm starting the auction again. And this one, so it's for those 4. And Felicia's in for 6. Okay. And now Felicia gets to pick the bolo. Very nice. Okay. And now this is strung on like thicker, I don't know if it's wire or it's not stretchy. That's all I know. But I'm going to untwist this just because whenever I put it in these baggies, I don't like forcing it. So if you wonder why it's untwisted, that's why. Okay. So there we go. Shove it on. Okay. There we go. So there's that. And then, yeah, so that's a pretty cool bolo. Look at the thing on the end there. It's pretty heavy. It's pretty significant. So that's a good one. I'm sure I didn't even bother checking it, Felicia. All I know, it could be worth thousands of dollars. I'm just kidding. Okay. So let's put this in here. Here's my pen. And I'm going to, I'm not running that one yet. So those are the only 3 left right now. And I'm going to duplicate it. So the bolo's out, those 3, and I'm running it again. All right. All right, that's cool. For sure. All right, well, guess what? I'm picking from this buyer's choice for free, and I'm taking this one because I love it. And I said, if no one buys it, then I'm going to keep it. But I wasn't going to tell you that until after. But I guess I lucked out. Yay me. Okay, so lucky me. I love it. Very me. Okay. Woohoo! All right, so I'm going to put those away. All right, so let's bring this fake thing in here. It is, they're pretty heavy still, you know. They're not gold, as you saw. It's one chain is just solid gold chain, and it's the others that have the shapes on it. But we're looking at, oh, what are we doing here? Oh, I lie. They both have it on it, just in different places. My bad. Why is this tangled? I wanted to measure it for you. I'm struggling. Okay. So the shorter of the two is uh 24. What a pain. 24. I don't even know. Now I've gotten it all tangled up. Darn it. Oh, I don't have the energy. Come on. Goodness sakes. So 24. And then 34. I think it's about 40 inches, the shorter. Oh, did she really? Yes, St. Patrick's is coming. You're right. There you go. Well, let's pull out our St. Patrick's choices then. So we've got this necklace that I told you. So you got that as a choice. And we got this beauty, which is all, like, it's really cool. It's all seed beads twisted around, and then it changes colors. I don't know how it does it, but I don't know. I guess I do. And then that might be jade, because I don't think it's quartz. So there's some St. Patrick, and it's got those cute beads along the way right there. So there's choice 2. Yeah, that's pretty long. And then we've got this whole set that was the Avon set that had the bracelet, the earrings. These are all acrylic, but they're Avon. I'm not going to get it out again. That's choice 3. Ba-bam. Okay. Let's see. And then there's that set too, which had that brand. What was that brand? GVG or something? I don't know, but that was another set. Okay, so there we go. We're doing buyer's choice. Okay, I'm doing $5. Okay. Move to stage. Start the auction. There you go. So this is a choice. This is a choice. That set is a choice, or that set. I showed them earlier. $5. I need some water. Felicia's in for 5. All right. What does she go for? What's it gonna be? Now, I don't like how the Van Cleef. Okay, Felicia, I'm gonna, it might just be because this needs to be turned out a little. For some reason, this clasp doesn't want to shut all the way, but it might just be because this is, oh, well, there you go. That fixed it. It just wasn't sitting flush right, but now I just fixed it. Okay. Okay. So again, those are pretty heavy. And the nice thing is the enamel's on both sides. I hate it when they make necklaces like that, where it's only on one side. And then when you wear it, half the time it doesn't lay right. So that's good that it's on both sides. All right. So there's your there's your St. Patrick's Day thing. I'm going to duplicate it and I'm going to start it again for those 3. For any takers on that. Oh, there's Faye. Faye just popped in. Hi there, Faye. We were literally doing like St. Patrick's Day. This is from the jewelry jar. Okay, so this is Felicia. It's possible that's jade or quartz. It just seems a little low for quartz, but it's definitely not just glass. So what do you pick, Faye? It is Faye, right? I am right, right? Yes. I have a good memory. Okay, so I don't know if you saw, but the little bags have sets of jewelry. I don't know if you were here when I showed those. Did you need me to take them out and show them to you, or do you know which one you want? There you go, Felicia. Looks good. Okay, so this was just all seed bead with it's either quartz or possibly jade. I will show, and then we've got some other glass beads there, and it's got a. We thought that's a lovely, and the seed beads going from more green to more light green. It's like this ombre effect. All right, we believe that this has got the letters on it. Hold on. NRT. So we believe that's Avon. This is a whole Avon set. And it's got, hold on. The last thing I need to do is get this tangled. It's got a bracelet, which I'm getting out right now. So there's the bracelet. This is acrylic. And those are just like, they're not rhinestones there. They're just made to look like, oh, there is some glued in. I don't know. Is that metal? No, I think they're just like metal knobs that kind of make it look antique-y. And then we've got the necklace that matches it. And then we've got earrings that match it. So that's one choice, the necklace. And then this one is, these are what the earrings look like. We think this is also some version of Avon because this is always the Avon tag. But this says GVG. Like we didn't know if it was Givenchy or Givenchy. I don't know, but it doesn't say that completely. On the backs, it has capital G, V, lowercase G. Okay, so that one's just a necklace and earrings. And it, you know, it's just costume jewelry. It's not showing it as magnetic, but there's no part of me that thinks it's sterling. So there's that. So what do you think you would like to pick? This is our St. Patrick's Day colors. Number 2. So that was this one. The one with the bracelet, the earrings, and the... Is that correct? This one? Oh, you want this one. Is that right? Very pretty. That's nice. You're going to like that. Okay. So that's going to go to Faye. Okay. Now, again, when I put this on the gem tester, it's not glass. It goes to like just before quartz. That's why I was thinking it might possibly be a nephrite jade, possibly, or it could be quartz. It's one of the two. Okay. Okay. Someone tell me run again if you want me to run this buyer's choice again. Otherwise, I'm putting them away. Okay, she's got her green heart there for St. Patty's Day. Because I don't want these to get tangled. I'm putting this in a separate bag from the necklace. I'm just afraid it's going to get tangled. So it's still going to go in a bag, but it's just going to be separate. All right. So I'm going to put those away. All right. I don't know what to put that with. No. Okay. So these are pearls. This is sterling silver vermeil. Okay. It's pretty short. Sorry, I'm not giving you a... You know how sometimes when they've been mushed in the bags, they just need to be straightened out a little bit again. But so there's that. So that can be an option. Then we've got this glass necklace that the metal here has kind of seen some better days. The necklace is actually really, really good. So that's going to be a choice. That's going to be a choice. I'm going to put in our big seed bead necklace here. That's going to be a choice. And then these are not hand knotted glass pearls on a vintage barrel clasp there. So that can be a choice. Yeah, that's all I'm putting there. Okay, so I'm going to make that... I feel like this one's too nice to go in here. So it's one of those 3. And I'll make it... this doesn't have a brand. Okay. I'll say, I mean, the beads on here are really nice. This just needs a little bit reviving, the string. And again, someone had marked it for $32. I'm not going to charge $32. So why don't we, this cute little turtle pendant, I'm going to do with these glass pearls because I think these are worth a little bit less than those two to make it a little bit more equivalent. So that's one choice. That's one choice. That's one choice. Okay. Okay. So okay, I'm going to do $7. Buyer's choice. Move to stage. Start the auction. There you go. You're welcome, Faye. You're welcome. Double strand. Beautiful. In even some kind of moon glass and some faceted. It is a heavy necklace. Seed bead galore. Love the colors in there. And then both of those is part of it. Okay, thanks for looking. Okay. I think this could be sterling. I'm just not sure. And I'm not going to hold you up tonight. So I'm just going to leave these two out and check them myself later. I just don't want to hold you up. These are stunning. Oh my goodness. So heavy. Hand knotted hematite strand necklace. It is 32 inches. Really, just feels so good in my hands. So obviously you wouldn't have to double it up, but I don't know if you could. You'd have to be able to get it over your head. Maybe you wouldn't be able to do that. No, you wouldn't be able to double it because you couldn't. It doesn't have a clasp. And you wouldn't be able to get it over your head. I'm doubling it here, but you'd have to wear it as one. You see, I don't want to make people question. Hold on. Hand knotted hematite strand necklace. Okay. You got it. Okay, so here's an example of a hand knotted vintage hematite, individually hand knotted single strand. It's just lovely. But I am gonna run it. It is buyer's choice, or that one. That is pearls, and that is 925 vermeil clasp. That's shorter. So we're gonna do buyer's choice for one of those two. And then we're going to move on to bracelets. I assume, Did any of you guys want me to run any of the earrings as buyer's choice rather than bundles? Some of you might prefer the buyer's choice than a bundle. Please let me know. Okay, so how much did they have that one for? 15. Okay, so I'll do buyer's choice. Well, I know how much I paid for this though, and it was more than 7. I'm going to do buyer's choice 8 on that. This is so, oh my God, in my hands, like it's heavier than even like glass beads are. It's just so like tactile. I can't even express. Okay. So this is buyer's choice, pick one, and I'm starting the auction now on that. That's done. Okay, 6 seconds left. Okie dokie. Thank you for looking. All right. We're almost done. Did anyone want me to do earrings like that? You can holler at me. Real quick, I have kind of this mishmash of a few things here. Plus, I had that stuff that, to me, I kind of put in craft because it had a little bit more wear. That sort of like buckle bracelet, mesh bracelet, and those earrings. It had a little more wear on the back side. And then I had that little magnetic clasp in there. And I had, what else was in there? 1, 2, I thought there was one other thing in there. Oh, and I had these earrings in there that I felt like had seen better days. Cup link vintage earrings in there. So I was, and then it had the ring, which I hope that's not like gold or something. No, I don't think it is. I'm going to put that in there. It's a stretch. And I'm going to put this in there. It's also stretch pearls. You could restring them, I suppose, if you wanted. I'm also putting that in there. It's just a more modern bracelet. Okay, so I'm selling that as a little lot. Sort of craft / lot thing. Okay. So it's not all craft. Some of it's perfectly fine. So it's a bundle and craft. Most of it, to be honest, it's all wearable. Even the stuff I put in here, it's got a little bit more wear. That's all. So I'm going to do all of that for $5. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 bracelets. 1, 2, 2 earrings, the brooch, the ring, the pendants, that little, whatever you call that little thingamajigger. I'm going to put this in here too, and that bracelet too. Okay, $5. Done. Okay, I'm starting the auction now for anybody interested in that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bracelets, 2 sets of earrings, a brooch, a ring, couple pendants, the whole thing. There you go. So this is going to go to Dawn. Lots of fun stuff in there. Yay. Now, Dawn, do you ever like restring these bracelets when you get like a craft lot like this? Do you do craft stuff? I mean, most of this doesn't actually have to be used for craft. You could just wear it, but some people like to use it for that stuff. Oh, very good. Okay. You see, and then when you pay this little amount, you're not like stressed about letting them just do whatever. But a lot of it is like perfectly fine. You know what I mean? Okay. All right. Lots of goodies in there. Yay. That's a good one. I'm sure you have a piercing, right? I'm kidding. Okay. There you go. Okay. Oh, she's your bead collector. Okay. How old? How old is your daughter? Since I was 39. She's been your bead collector since you were 39? Okay. Okay, so we're done with that. Yeah, that's it. And then the only other thing is if anyone wanted me to do any of the earrings as a buyer's choice rather than a bundle, please holler at me. Okay? So although this has one little, like one of the glass pieces looks like it came off there, I could literally take a Sharpie and put blue in the center and put red and at least aesthetically cover that up. Every other thing about this bracelet is fine. So I still feel like this bracelet has value. I still think it's pretty. So that's going to be an option. We've got this whole set of faceted glass beads along with I think those are metal, but there's five bracelets there. So that has 5. I'm putting those two together. That's one, that's one, that's one, that's one, and that's one. Buyer's choice. Okay. Okay, so we're going to make it, I feel like I'm putting those together. I just feel like this is the nice because it's new and it's got all, and they're glass. Although they're stretch, they're great stretch. This is obviously really nice. So I'm putting those two together and those two together. And this is going to be buyer's choice. And I'll fix that with a pen. Like I said, I'll try to aesthetically make it not look like it's, whatever. But this is going to be buyer's choice. I'm going to do $6. Okay. Moving to stage. And I'm running the auction now. So 6, 6, 6, or 6. Those will go together. You got those two. You could even wear them together, actually. They would look nice. And these you could wear together. Okay. All right. Thank you for looking. Okay. So the question is, did anybody, this is my last question. Was anybody interested, before I go off tonight, from this jewelry jar, in me running any of these as a buyer's choice rather than a bundle? If I don't hear from y'all in like the next minute, I'll assume that's a no. But I mean, there are a lot of cute earrings in here, and maybe you didn't necessarily. Now, these, no, I have to like, those are more, I can't, those are nicer. But I could literally do like dollar buyer's choice on a lot of these. Is anyone interested in me doing a dollar buyer's choice on some earrings? All of them I wouldn't do as a dollar, but many of them I would. Anybody interested? Yay, nay? Or should we call it a night? Okay. I think that's a sign. I'm ready to go to bed. Midlife crisis at 39. So, Dawn, you're 39. Oh, so young. Oh, to be 39 again. My body wouldn't hurt I'm 54. I'm the same as you, Dawn. So, who's 39? Since I was 39. Oh, you got a ring at 39. Ah, I see. I got it. Got it. You and I are the same age. And do you wake up every morning, Dawn, and your body aches like mine? I have to like get moving. I got to get started in my day to feel better. Sorry, I'm not ignoring you guys. I was putting lotion on my hands. I only got finger rings. Yeah. The only piercings I've had have been in my ears, but I did get multiple. Like I had double piercings or whatever. I don't do the double piercings anymore because I'm too boring. Anyways, Y'all are rock stars. Thanks for coming. I'll ship everything out tomorrow. Oh, wow. You have 2 late husbands, Felicia? I didn't know you had 2. 2? Wow. You see, all that laughing makes you outlive. You have a great laugh, I tell you. Okay. Well, okay, if no one wants me to do dollar buyer's choice earrings, and I'm going to bed. Thanks for coming, everyone. I will see everybody. You married the same man twice. Thanks, Felicia. It's bedtime. Y'all are awesome. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll get everything shipped tomorrow, and I'll see you guys on Friday. I'm not sure what I'm doing yet, but I'll let you know. You guys have a great week, and thanks for coming. Later.